This is the award-winning Matt Bolus Podcast, winner of the Best New Podcast of 2015 and the Podcast of the Year Award 2015. This is a special thank you from Matt Bolus and Dusty Ray.
I got that. Hello, you're listening to the Matt Bolus Podcast.
The award-winning Matt Bolus Podcast. Welcome back. How are you doing? What a night last night was. Matt Bolus, how do you feel today?
Man, I am just amazed. I had no idea. I really had no idea of how many people actually listen to the podcast.
It's mind-blowing. We would like to thank you all.
Another thing, too, is we found out that you can listen to us on YouTube, listen to us on SoundCloud originally, but you have to make an account now and stuff. And then, or you can find us on Twitter and Facebook. But the thing is, there were these independent podcast websites that go out.
Third-party redirection websites.
And they find your podcast and they distribute it for you for free and they let people download it.
It's kind of like if I were to stand here with a laser pointer at the mirror and somebody comes behind me with another mirror and catches the laser pointer and shoots it somewhere else. That's pretty much how it happened. Baby Kitty Tunnel, you cannot come in the room. On this edition of the Matt Bolus Podcast, Tunnel's not allowed in the room.
He's not. He can't come in. I'm sorry, man.
He was on the Xbox One. He was on the PlayStation 4. Anyway, thank you so much.
I guess that actually knew what was going on the podcast. Like, the Food City thing was awesome. It was awesome how you weren't there for a podcast. I was so baffled.
For those of you who aren't aware of what we're talking about, the Chattanooga Podcast Network had its yearly awards last night, and we were nominated for 4 categories. We were nominated for Best New Podcast of 2015. We were nominated for Best Editor. Yeah, we were, which we did not win that category.
Yeah.
That's fine. It was a great night. I had a great time. We were also nominated for the Best New Skit of 2015, and that was for Matt Bolus.
Well, when we say Best Editor, we mean editing in... There's different types of podcasts. There are a shit ton of podcasts in Chattanooga.
In the Tri-City area. It's crazy.
Tri-City area.
It's crazy. So we're pretty much... We're categorized in like a variety show type audio. Best original audio. The certificates are amazing. It was a crazy night. I don't drink, so I remember everything. Matt Bolus no longer drinks.
But I did have a couple.
But Matt Bolus did have a couple.
I like to get a nice buzz. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, Matt Bolus.
And then stop.
What are you doing next Tuesday? Anyway, on this edition of the Matt Bolus Podcast, I'm tickled silly.
He is tickled silly.
My belly is just full of jelly right now, ladies and gentlemen.
His belly is full of jelly.
I would like to thank you so much. We have some stories for you. The gentleman last night on the bar.
I would like to thank Dusty Ray for everything he does on the Matt Bolus Podcast. There would not be a Matt Bolus Podcast without Dusty Ray.
That guy. Remember the guy last night who was trying to sell me a timeshare? Oh my God.
What? Clyde?
You have a place right there. His name's Clyde, yeah.
That's it.
You have a place right there on the beach you can do your podcast on, man. You go there 2 weekends a month.
You were so underdressed.
I was very underdressed.
I had no idea.
I didn't even. It's kind of embarrassing, but it makes us seem like really punk rock.
But it really made us seem like we were exactly what we were.
Which we are. We
are.
I was wearing a Minecraft t-shirt. Matt Bolus is wearing a Nirvana's Dead t-shirt.
Oh,
that guy, he
has his own, it's a music podcast or something.
This gentleman reviews local live shows in Atlanta, I believe.
He's fucking crazy.
He was passed out in the bar like that, and he ordered 3 more drinks, head down drinking.
We're not gonna, since we haven't mentioned his name.
No,
we're not gonna mention his name. But we were in the bathroom, and the guy straight up, he pulled out a huge bag of cocaine.
Are you serious?
Yes, pulled it out.
That's how he was able to continue.
And that's
drinking.
all I'm gonna say about that.
That's
all I'm gonna say about it.
We did a segment for the Matt Bolus Podcast, but we're not going to play that segment of the Matt Bolus Podcast because it was recorded
on your phone.
He wasn't as incredibly fun and lighthearted as we would like for someone to be. That was the shot of the bar. I like to sit at the bar, although I do not drink. I do like the positioning of the bar, seeing the lighting and the television with the game on. I wasn't really watching that. I was more interested. These people, Kesha. Who the fuck is Kesha?
Kesha?
Why does she have an entire podcast devoted to her.
Oh, that's that. She's a singer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes a little
she's the one that.
Wake up in the morning with a bottle of Jack.
Why is that?
I think that's how that goes.
That girl is 34 and she has a podcast about Kesha. Anyway, It was a great time. We enjoyed it very much. I took the photo. You made me go up there and accept the award by myself.
Yeah.
The photograph's on my Instagram. I don't know if anyone recorded an excerpt of the speech, but if anyone has it, can you please email that to me?
That would be nice.
My favorite part of the evening was the ride home with the award. My favorite part of the evening was the car ride home, holding the awards in my hand, realizing that I should be looking at the road instead of the awards, and looking up and seeing the beautiful skyline, the beautiful Chattanooga skyline,
yeah, dude.
And just realizing that what we do for fun, what I do with my brother in arms, Matt Bolus, is recognized finally. With the credit we deserve, Tone will get off the laptop. Once again, thank you so very much for all of your support of the Matt Bolus Podcast. We look forward to going and growing with you in the future. Thank you so very much. It means so much.
Yo, Brages and Bragettes, thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
We won something official, and it's real. Really kind of hard to do all the fake ass shit.
Yeah, it's hard to bullshit now, but that's so fun to me. It's so much fun to falsely advertise.
It is.
Lay's potato chips. Eat this fucking potato chip. It is delicious. It will taste good in your tummy. And if you enter now, you will win a chance to eat Lay's with Matt Bolus. Lay's potato chips. Guess what they have? A brand new flavor. It is endorsed by the Matt Bolus Podcast. And guess what flavor that is? Biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy from Lay's. If you haven't had the Lay's potato chip biscuits and gravy yet, then guess what? You haven't fucking lived, because it really does taste like biscuits and gravy.
The Matt Bolus Podcast. See, that shit is so much fun to me. And you can just bounce in and out and do whatever you want to when you have. See, how did I not win? I don't understand. I don't
understand the whole
get it.
not winning the editor.
I got an email last Monday for an event last night, and we attended this event thinking that it was going to be incredibly informal, but it was not.
Yeah, we honestly thought it was more like a podcast business class almost, like.
So it was something very informal.
Yeah.
Something very informal, but it was
like some sort of dinner for podcasts.
I ate so much shrimp.
This guy walked of shrimp cocktail, bro.
He walked around with trays of shrimp.
You know what I found out, though?
What was that?
Red Lobster catered.
Really?
Yes, sir. That's why we had all the shrimp.
Because it's endless shrimp.
They're doing endless shrimp right now. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
I know I ordered the hell out of some scampi, bro.
Dude, you love scampi.
I was just all over the scampi.
That was a good time. It was a great time. I would like to thank
the garlic biscuits, man.
No,
the garlic cheese biscuits.
That should have been a dead giveaway. Or the Red Lobster napkins, the embroidered Red Lobster napkins. But I was just so high on life that it was I was excited.
I think I even looked at you at one point and said, dude, in the shrimp, dude. I think I even said that to you.
I was more nervous.
We found out that we were being, because when they brought out the shit, it had the Red Lobster, and it was like, oh my god.
I was wearing a Minecraft t-shirt that was too big for me and a pair of John Cena cutoff jeans.
And I didn't like where they set us in like the middle of everyone.
We were in the middle of the spotlight.
It sucked.
Oh my god!
We weren't dressed for the occasion, but yet here we were in the middle of a sea of nothing but suits and dresses.
We did an episode where we made a little fib that Matt Bolus was kidnapped by Food City, and I did not believe that we would win anything.
Yeah.
Why would we win? So it was just a big joke. We were going to go.
Food City was nice enough to come in and buy out all the local bylaws and keep that bit. That's, I guess, something going for local jobs and people that relied on those jobs and stuff.
It was great. But it was all, I didn't expect anybody to actually.
If we would have known that it was actually an award show.
So thank you all very much. We hope you do enjoy the Matt Bolus Podcast coming. We will see you again next week. Matt Bolus. Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts here with Matt Bolus today. I'm thrilled to be a part of this podcast. I'm thrilled to be a part of this city. I grew up in this city. If you haven't seen Rock City, you need to see it.
Now, for a limited time, at Rock City. It's Halloween. You know what that means. Go check it out. The scariest part of Chattanooga.
The scariest part of Halloween is the scariest part of Chattanooga.
Rock City.
Rock City. Yeah, check it out, Brothers and Broadettes. You can go to Rock City right now.
Or rockcity.com. Thank you very much for listening to this miniature edition of the Matt Bolus Podcast. Say goodbye, Matthew.
Goodbye.
This has been a production of the Chattanooga Podcast Network.